Hey everyone, this is Curt, and today I'm so excited to share with you a brand new product from my friends at UVI in Paris, France. This product is called Quadra, Metal and Wood, and it's the second installment of Quadra. The first was called Quadra, Muted and Harmonics, and this one, being metal and wood, is based on instruments that are made out of metal and wood. And I'm going to play some of this stuff for you. This is pretty much my first time getting into it. I've been kind of playing with some of this stuff, but I have to tell you, this thing is so amazing and it's extremely powerful. I've got just the very first preset pulled up, but I want to show you all of the stuff they have in here, all these different instruments. Like just in the first group here, this is called Cloud. Look at all these different presets just in the first group. Okay, I'm going to play one of them for you here in a second, and we'll play around with it. But check this out. I mean, UVI has yet again outdone themselves. And if you're not familiar with them, they are one of the leading companies, in my opinion, the leading company in software instruments, software design. They've got other products like the Key Suite bundle. They've got things like the Earcam 2 solo instruments, or Earcam solo instruments 2, World Suite 2, Orchestral Suite, all kinds of amazing products. They also developed Falcon, and what we're looking at here is actually the UVI workstation. And as you can see, I've got a ton of stuff, and some of the other companies out there use the UVI workstation as well. But they are the leading company in my opinion, and they have been very wonderful to me. They have been so great and gracious in allowing me to review some of their products, and I am very thankful for UVI. So let's jump into this. We're looking here at just all the different presets and things. I'm going to start with the first one, but just check this out. It's amazing. All right, now the intro price is $99, I believe, which, I mean, they could honestly charge whatever they wanted for all these different instruments. Let's get in here and look at some of them, but I'm just trying to demonstrate to you how many of these there are. Okay, so we're going to get into the first one. This is group 1 called Cloud. This one's called A Parasite. All right, we're going to pull this up. Now, what this is it's basically an arpeggiator with a 4-part instrument group. Now, if you want to read about it, let's actually go down here and read about this real quick. Okay, well, let me pull it back up. Here we go. Quadra is a powerful 4-part multi-instrument and sequence designer, ideal for the creation of dynamic, rhythmic, and evolving sequences based on metallic and resonant wood sounds. Okay, amazing. I promise you. Read this part. Quadra is a powerful, expressive, and deeply customizable instrument and sequence design environment suitable for creating everything from steady locked grooves to polyrhythmic and evolving cinematic soundscapes. We're going to see that as we play with this. All right, let's get back into it. I'm seriously so excited, and we're probably only going to just scratch the surface of what this thing can do, but even just in one instrument, it can do so much. All right, so check this out. I'm going to play this first one here. Here we go. As you can see, there's 4 parts, A, B, C, and D. If you're not familiar with the UVI workstation, let me point out a couple things to you. Right up here, you double click this section, and then obviously we did that a second ago. You can go back in and select a different instrument if you'd like. Right here is your volume. I'm actually going to turn it down a little bit so I can talk over it. All right. Right here, I had this selected already, but this metronome icon, we're going to use that here in a second. To set the tempo for this, because it is a sequencer, and this thing is amazing. So I'm just going to play one note, and let's just see what comes out. Let's add a major third. Another one. C major chord. Another one. minor 7. Let's change chords. It's a F minor 7. Back to C minor 7. So you get the idea, right? Let's talk about what all is in this thing. There's so much for us to go over, but I'm so excited to do it. Like I said, we've got 4 parts here, all right? Here's our first part, and there's another window we can get into to edit this even deeper than what they've just got on the initial screen. We'll talk about that. But let's look here. So the sound is VS Toy Glock. All right, let's solo this and just hear it. Here's the solo button right up here, this S where my mouse is. Okay. Just a single note. Let's hear each part individually. All right, same note. Very cool. Let's hear the next one. This is VS Tact Tines, and you have a nice little image here to kind of show you what's going on. And then we have, underneath sound, we have like the arpeggiator. Okay, we're going to look at that as well. Here's part D. This is Amazing Pluck. What's cool with this, you know, you can mute this if you want. Let's mute these two. So we're only playing and only hearing A and C. All right. Now you can also kind of mix these if you want. Let's unmute those. For instance, this right here, what I have kind of discerned is that you can make it lean a certain way. So I wanted to go to D. Now we're hearing more of D with some, there we go, with some of B. And then we can put it back in the center. Very, very cool. Now let's play around. Some of this I'm still discovering for myself. I believe pan is up here. Aha! So I've just moved it to the left. This is in stereo, so if you have headphones, you should be able to tell that that moved to the left. I'm telling you what, they've like thought of everything, which I absolutely love. Let's put it back at 0. All right. There we go, we're close. Okay. This right here is your volume, so you can mix it this way too. I'm not hearing anything now. Let's bring it back. I just want to show you some of these controls here. Okay. Now let's unsolo this. So we can dive a little bit deeper. One thing I want to point out is that you can change the tempo of this. Now earlier we actually had to click this metronome button. Let's do 100. Now check this out. All right, now we know how to change the tempo. Why don't we change the first sound? Let's hear it before we play it all together. All right, this is a good spot to introduce and talk about this next little window. So we hear the arpeggiator. Let's click on this. We clicked A. All right. Right now, we've got the sound window open, so we can begin to edit different things about the sound. There's tons of stuff in here, as you can tell. I mean, it's like endless, which is why I say UVI has truly outdone themselves. What I want to talk about quickly is this window, the arpeggiator button. Now check this out. This is a direct correlation to what we hear. 3, 4, 1. Back to the top. That was page 2. Look at that. Back to page 1. Now, what can we do? We can actually grab some of this. Like, let's take that out. And obviously, we're hearing like a delay effect. We'll find that here in a second. But we can change all kinds of stuff. You see right here, I was just playing with my trackpad and moving that. But watch this. Let's see. Let's add something there. You see what I mean? Like, you can literally design it to sound however you want it to sound, rhythmically, as well as we saw, you know, with the different effects. So this is fully customizable. Now check this out. Let's see. The type. I can actually turn this into like let's say I want to do a fifth here. Watch this. Did you hear that? Now there's fifths on it. Let's try ninths, which is the first and second note of the scale. A little bit of music theory for you. Okay. What if, and I'm just playing single notes. I'm not even playing chords. Let's go back to minus, or let's try minus octave. It's just crazy how much you can actually do, and we're only a few minutes into this video. What about chord? Let's play it. Let's go up an octave. That's cool. Let's go back to basic. I mean, you could assign different ones. Let's do one right there. I think I missed it. Let's try that one. And let's say, you know, we want to like add that. There's all kinds of stuff there. It's so incredibly deep that you almost couldn't cover everything. And this is just part A, you know. Let's look at part B. They have truly, I keep saying it, outdone themselves. I mean, how do you manage to put all of this stuff into one program? And they've managed to do it. Of course, they blow our minds every time they release something. You ought to check out other products from them at uvi.net. I mean, you could do anything you need to do with what they have available on their website. Let's see. I want to hear section. I think what we did. Let's go to the full window again, which is that button. It's because I have it soloed. That's why. Let's solo part B. All right, let's look at this one quickly, then we'll move into another one. I love this. All right, part B. And we see it corresponds to what we hear. Let's see if we'll throw something on there. Can kind of design it. And I don't have to go all the way up. I can kind of mix it like this. Let's add a I don't know if you noticed what I did there. I just moved my mouse up and down. If you just needed a single instrument, you could, go in here and solo one of these and then record it into your DAW. You know, Logic, Ableton, Pro Tools, whatever it is that you're using. It just blows me away that they're able to do all this stuff. Let's look at C. All right, maybe we want to take out, because, we're getting this major sound. Let's see if we can do that. Right there is the one that we're getting. Let's take it down. So you saw what I did here. I moved it from 4. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. So that I think this is half steps or semitones, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 semitones gives us F. So does 5. Let's try 3. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere. I want to see if I can maybe get... I wonder if we can get like a minor third. It's in here somewhere. Well, I mean, and I'm just playing the single note. Because if I wanted a minor third, I could just... Watch this. I could... You hear it? The one thing I want to do is take... although it sounds cool, it's got that minor 9 sound. Actually, no, let's bring that back. And let's bring that down. Let's hear what it sounds like all together. It's amazing. Like, I'm just trying to show you the different things you can do. We haven't even really talked about this, but I want this section, but I want to get into some different sounds just to kind of show you. Let's do the next one. This one I listened to earlier. It's cool. And again, there's so many different things to choose from, so they've really outdone themselves. This is the second installment. If you have not checked out Muted and Harmonics, that's Quadra, the first installment, you need to do that. I mean, there's just so much you can do with these different instruments. Check this out. This is crazy. I want to show you something. I have a loop, one of my own loops pulled up. It's at 100 beats per minute. I want you to hear it. Now we're going to play it with this. Let's add an octave. This is great for designing like loops. Like, both of those were at 100 beats per minute. What if we wanted to speed this up? Let's say we want to do like 130. You could hear something like this in a video game. Think like a first-person shooter or something kind of video game. You could hear this like a real suspenseful moment in the game, or even like on television. Like if you work in the music industry and you need those kinds of things, because if you listen, you hear this stuff all the time in television and in movies and in video games. This is a great tool to design that. And again, we've seen this is fully customizable. I mean, down to the very last note. It's just crazy. And like I said earlier, we're not even scratching the surface here. Some of the things I want to point out about this, though, these sounds can be changed. Let's move this one. Let's see. Oh, I love that. Again, you can mix this. really like this B section here. We've also got reverb and delay. So like, let's say we've got the B. Let's solo B. Let's take out delay and see. You hear the difference? That makes a huge difference. What about this reverb here? Now it's super dry. Let's bring it back. Oh, I love that. That's spooky. I like that. You can do this with each of these instruments. One cool thing is you can hit this button right here and you can randomize the sounds. Now, if you look at the bottom of the window here, when you hover over things, that bottom section of the window tells you exactly what these things do. So, randomize sounds. Let's just hit it. The good news is if we hit it, we don't like what we get, which you'd be hard-pressed to not like whatever they give you. You can hit the back arrow, and it tells you undo randomize sounds there at the bottom. But let's just play with it and hear what it sounds like. I love it. At 130 BPM. What's cool is you can hit the tap button. You can just, you can tap, 2, 3, 4, tap, Let's hear it. It's just so cool. I think we hit this button and we can go back to what we had before. All right, 130. I mean, that's got some suspense to it. It sounds incredible. Like I said, though, we can hit the back button and go back to what we had before. Now we see it's kind of loading things up here. We're going to let it load. I mean, this thing's so massive, it has to load. That's a good problem to have. I'm loving this part B here. Again, you can mix this. Watch this. That's hot. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got it soloed. That's why it's doing that. Very cool. You hear that? Just a little bit of it. Oh my goodness. This is crazy how they think of everything. These are just, I haven't really even changed the Arpeggiator, although there's one other feature I'll show you. We'll do a couple more of these. One thing I do want to mention, as I'm playing this, I'm holding the note. You can see that at the bottom of the screen on the keyboard. There's something in that one that has like a triplet effect. Let's find out which one. It's pretty straight. Could be this one. Nope. It's not that one. That's the rattle bell. I love that. Let's try D. That's the one. Okay. One other thing that I haven't pointed out, let's say that did not work for what we were trying to design. Well, we can hit this arrow and change the arpeggiator, I believe. Yep. Look at that. Now let's say, for example, we didn't like that accent. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go into the window. Hit ARP. I think it's this one. Let's take it out. Let's say we Want to leave some of it. Now that's cool. Oh, I like that. Now, let's just say we want to just have it at 0. The pitch. I mean, these correspond with the labels over here. It might as well have been back at that. What if we change it to like, I wonder if I can get it to a minor 3rd. Ah, got it. So it does do that. I guess it just kind of depends on the arpeggiator. Of course, you can disable that. Just get a sound. Which that sounds amazing. That's nice. So not only are you getting an arpeggiator, you're getting patches as well. I wonder if we could maybe throw a piano. Oh my gosh, we're about to have fun. Let's see if we can do this. I wonder if I can. I need to figure out how to layer them. My point is, it would sound really great with a piano. Let's see here. I know you can. Oh, I know. See what I did there? I had to change this to Omni. That's MIDI channels. Because this was part 2, it automatically went to MIDI channel 2. But watch this. Let's go back to part 1. Now this is amazing. Now we saw earlier, let's go back to, well, let's go to sound. No delay. I like that reverb. Let's pitch it down an octave. Now let's mix it. Hear that? That is like haunting. Let's go back. This is taking me somewhere. Okay, I mean seriously. Let's add like another part. Let's see if we can't get like a pad or something from this. Oh my word, though, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I had a nice pad somewhere in another one. Did you see what I did just a second ago? Let me go back. If I don't want to just scroll to the very next one in the bank, I can click this little arrow here. And what we were doing, we're looking at synth. No, we don't need. We need. I just, I'm getting in here now. I thought there might have been like a pad. Oh, this might work. Let's just try it. We'll take the arpeggiator out. I mean, the whole point of this is the fact that you have the arpeggiator. All right, let's actually. That's crazy. I am so convinced that this is the best thing I've played with this year. Oh my God. I'm so blown away. This is just, I could sit here and play that all day. Let's, oh my God, I can't get over it. Let's clear this one out, or get it to another channel. I want to go back and do one more thing. I just want to pick one more group. This is real. This is really the first time that I'm getting into it like this. This is all my true reaction. I just can't even. Oh my God. That, I should have saved that, but I'll figure out how to get it again. This is from group number 2. I am just blown away. You have no idea. This is amazing. All right, we were in the key of E. Let's do something with E. Here we go. There's a cool little progression happening. 5 chord, 6 chord. Starts on the 4. All right, now we know where that's coming from. Let's have a look. See how it's following along with the beats? The little arrow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, here we go. Check this out. It's playing the Lydian scale. I didn't notice that earlier. Let's say we want the major scale. Now, if you don't know your modes, you need to learn your modes. Let's see. All right, did you see what I just did? I muted it and unmuted it. These little triangles here that are highlighted means it's muted. Let's unmute and just see what happens. Let's play with some stuff. All right, there's our step counter right there. Let's change it. Let's do a negative and see what happens. So, point is, you can do just about anything. Let's do electronic. All right, last one. I think there's just so much. I mean, it would take you hours to get through it all. That's such a good problem to have. It's not even a problem. I just colloquially, that's what we would say. This is just so mind-blowing, and you will spend hours playing through all of this stuff. Oh yeah. This is straight up gotta be out of a video game. So I mean, like, let's say you only needed a little bit of that. Let's figure out which ones we're working with. Love that. Let's just get in here and see what that looks like. I love that. The cool thing is they've done all the hard work putting these together and working them together. You don't have to go through and like add all these yourself. They've already built this for you. So this is crazy. That's cool. Amazing. Okay, we will do one more. Let's do this one. I'm telling you, there's just so much we could go through. Every time I do one of these, I spend almost an hour talking about these instruments. It's crazy, but I love it. I'm so excited and so thrilled. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's see if we can get that on the downbeat. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Let's slow it down. Let's take it to about 100. Maybe I need to get out of that. Let's see. Let me go back here. I want to maybe go backward. There we go. Let's try it at 100. Let's try it with that loop. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, and... let's unsolo. So crazy. All right, y'all. This is Quadra, Metal, and Wood. You need to get your hands on this ASAP, especially if you're into designing loops or if you're doing, stuff for television, cinema, video games, that kind of thing. This has everything you need to create those tight loops, things that are going to up the suspense. You know what I'm talking about. You need to get your hands on this. And right now it's only $99. Be sure that you go to uvi.net. I cannot speak any more highly of this group of amazing people out of Paris, France. I want to thank UVI so very much for allowing me the opportunity to review this product and others like it. Thank you so much. I'm honored. And it is my goal to let everybody know about how great UVI is. So again, check them out at uvi.net. They're always running wonderful sales, and they're always putting out new products. I can't think of another company that puts out more products on a consistent basis than UVI. So make sure you check them out at uvi.net. Again, my name is Curt Buell, and you can learn more about me at curtbuell.com. Thank you again to UVI, and I hope that this helps.